Oh,
Hello,
okay.
everybody.
Welcome to Juicy Talk with your
Yeah.
host, Juicy Talk.
Mhm. Juicy,
Juicy.
juicy. The show is Juicy Talk.
I gotta stop drinking. That's what I need to stop. Hey, Juice, Party Entertainment. We have a great conversation tonight.
You
Are you
got your
ready?
name right
I did.
tonight.
I came
Good.
that
You
up,
got your
right?
name right. Hello, hello. Welcome to Juicy Talk. We're so excited. We have a great show for you. But first, we got some great things that we want to discuss.
What is
First
that
things
today?
first.
What's that?
The cruise.
Oh,
Because it's
okay.
amazing, right? The
Right.
cruise. Yes, we have to talk about the cruise. So we got an amazing cruise coming up. We're excited about it.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be coming up really. Hey, Aziza.
Yeah.
So we got some amazing cruise coming up. We about to put up the flyer so you guys will see it in a couple seconds when they get up there. Yes, there we go. Woohoo! Yeah, so we got the Juicy Talk cruise coming up August 14th, 2025, to August 17th, 2025. But we're going in August 13th.
One day early.
We're gonna come one day early. It's gonna be really exciting because we're gonna have an amazing time. We got a lot of great things in store for you. We also have
My
a
birthday.
meet and greet. It's
Oh,
this
my bad. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm jumping
your
the gun,
birthday.
right?
Yeah, it's your
My
birthday.
honey.
It's Hardy's birthday. We're going to be celebrating him. It's a milestone birthday. So we'll be having that. Woo, woo, woo. So we're really, really excited about that. And it's not too late to put your deposit. The deposit is for a double occupancy room, two people. So that's $100 per person. That's
Correct.
$200 for to book your cruise. So it's
It
amazing thing.
includes the drink.
It includes the drink package, Wi-Fi, port fees, and taxes. So that's a steal, right?
I know,
For
right?
$571 for an interior room and $671 per person for balcony room.
No, I
So
gotta find me a roommate.
yeah, you better
I
find
don't
you
have a
one. I
roommate
got
yet.
me a roommate. Hey, roommate.
I don't have a roommate yet.
Don't nobody
So,
love you.
any guy.
I'm just joking.
Hold on, you laughing too
I'm just
hard on that.
joking. I'm just
No,
joking.
you
But we
gotta
have
find
an
me a roommate.
amazing, yeah. So we're excited about the crew. Also, we for the early bird prize. Tomorrow is the last day to get in to be a part of the early bird raffle. So it's payday for a lot of people on Friday. So don't forget, call Michelle Jackson, call the number on the flyer so that hey Kim, so you could call the number on the flyer so that you can book your room and also have the opportunity to be a part of
Hang
the
out with
early
us.
bird raffle.
Hey,
Yes,
I forgot
yes,
her birthday the
yes.
same day. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, hey
yes.
twin.
Hey, twin, where have you been? So we gotta.
You can make a song out of anything.
I know I can't help it. I can't help it. So we got that. It's going to be an amazing time. So please get that in. But if you can't meet the early bird deadline, you have the opportunity to still book all the way up to February 28th and put your deposit down. And we're going in August. It has to be paid off in May. So no worries, no rush, but we want you to be a part of that. Hey, Nella. Hey. So we definitely want you to be a part of that. And also, you do not need a passport to take a cruise. You can take a cruise with a birth certificate
and driver's license.
and your driver's license.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's why we picked it.
That's right.
Because we know everybody ain't got no passport. No, just kidding.
I got one.
Me too. You just got yours. I'd have been had mine. Y'all know
Okay.
a girl like to travel. So yes. So we're ready.
Okay.
That's my jingle. Yes.
Okay.
So definitely excited about going. Definitely going to be a great time.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. I'm really, really excited.
One of many, right?
One of many. This about to be our little thing that we about to do. So we're really, really excited about that.
We'll take over Tom Joyner.
Yeah, we taking over Tom Joyner. It's gonna be the Juicy Talk cruise. Oh, and Hardy Entertainment. Okay. My bad. But you a part of it. Hello, Chappelle. Oh. Yes, but you a part of that though. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Right. You my partner in crime. That's right. Say that. I know that's right. Delta Rose, come travel with me. Mm-hmm. So also, I want to say thank you to the top contributors
That's
last
right.
week. We're going to put y'all up there in a minute.
go.
Yes, Tasha K, Brenda A, Melanie R, and Valerie J. Thank you for your donations to
Appreciate that.
Juicy Talk Podcast. You are amazing. We
Can't
appreciate
do it without
you.
them, right?
We can't do it without you. So we definitely thank you for everybody that contributed. And if you never contributed, then guess what? You can always add to I put our donations to Juicy Talk, our podcast. So thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Every Thursday, 8 o'clock.
Every Thursday,
Tell
8 p.m. Tell somebody. Yes. So we definitely appreciate you. And now we're going to get straight to it.
Straight to it.
So today, party hardy.
Don't be funny. See, it's always one.
Hey,
Oh,
LeVar.
my favorite
Hey.
girl. Okay.
So we got something really okay. Tonight's show.
Uh-oh, here we go.
It's the woman's edition.
Oh.
What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes me happy and sets me free. So today, we're doing a show about what women want, what we desire, what we like. And it's about the men listening. Because next week, this is a 2-part series, because next week we will do
About the men.
about the men.
That
What
would be me,
men,
right?
I hope so. Yeah.
I just
I hope. So it's about what a man wants. It's next week. But this week it's all about us.
It's all about
And so
the
so
ladies.
next week, ladies, we'll be listening in to what the men desire. But this week, they're gonna listen to what we want and what we desire. So that's what we're about to
It's gonna
talk
be
about
interesting.
tonight.
It's gonna be real interesting.
It's gonna be real good. Y'all
It's gonna be
ready?
hot.
It's gonna be hot. And like always, I got a
Well,
nice little video I want to show y'all where this came from. But before I get into that, before I show the video, I did a poll on my page.
Oh
right?
yeah, I saw that.
And I asked the ladies only, I asked the ladies, what is it that you like in a man? And we had a lot of different things. I want to bring up some of the stuff that we had on there because it was really, really interesting. The things that, the messages that we got. So I'm going to go to it real quick if I can. And I just want to put what some of the things that women like. So some of the things. So me, I'll start with myself. I said I like a man with emotional intelligence, who is trustworthy, has a sense of humor, because I like to laugh. Y'all know I'm silly. And I want him to be generous. I want him to have a good heart. I want him to have a giving of his time, his energy, his love. I want him to have that, right? And then some people said they like a man who is strong, who possesses strength. We have some women that said a man with leadership qualities, loyalty, emotional maturity, availability spiritually, moral values, respect, commitment. We had women that said she just like a man to smell good. She want him to be an alpha male. She want him to take charge. I know that's right. And then we have some other women who said she loves a man with a nice smile, that smell good, a man of God, financial stability, salt and pepper beers. That was a real big one that women like. Just physical attributes, body language, dress nice, genuinely loves and cares for women, like women.
That's me.
That's an important one, likes women. It was just a lot of comments, and it was really somebody said they like a man tatted up, tat it up.
That is not me. I'm not tatted up whatsoever.
A man with vision. We're gonna get into that. A man with a relationship with God. So it was just a protector. I'm just going through divine masculinity. It was just a lot of things. Consistency.
Right.
Protector. These are just some of the things. Somebody even said they don't like nothing about a man.
Man.
She said she don't like nothing. No, I don't think so. I think she just mad at her man.
But
man. Yeah, so testosterone. Somebody said they like testosterone. His lips, love making, which was interesting because I thought that it would be more women who would talk about what they like from a man sexually, but we're going to get into that.
Oh, here we go.
SEX. Strong standards.
What did you say? Strong what?
Standards.
Oh, I think you said something else. My bad.
A man who stands on business. It was just a lot of great comments. Safety, secure. Do I? Yes. So the man can't tell us nothing. Thank you. So, and it was a lot of men who was like, I'm here to, yes, a man of God is so necessary. So it was a lot of people that was on here that made comments, right? About what they really, truly desire. So I told you you're not allowed to talk tonight. No, I'm just kidding. I'm so
hyped.
What a girl wants.
Oh, here we go.
It's not about you today.
Oh.
What a girl wants. Every time he talk, that's what I'm gonna say, y'all.
Okay, my bad.
What a girl wants. No, I'm just kidding. So,
hey,
Tracy. So we're gonna get straight into the video because it's gonna be it's not that long, but it's a video, but it's very informative. And this is the basis of this conversation and where it came from. So go.
What are you looking for in a man?
So let me say this before I say, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Before I say what I want, what I desire in a man, let me say this. There is nothing that a man I love couldn't put in my hands and I multiply it. Nothing.
That's fact.
I don't care if he worked at Burger King. By the time we get finished, he gonna own a chain of them. There is nothing a man I love couldn't put in my hands and I can't multiply. So let me put that right here. Let me say what I desire. The Bible doesn't give a whole lot of information necessarily on how we date. But we can look at the characteristics of God to determine what type of person we want. So I'm not telling you a person that I want to date. I'm telling you what I want from a husband.
Fact.
So from a husband, I desire a man who has very clear vision.
Yes.
He is clear about purpose and destiny, not just for himself, but a man who you marry has to be able to cultivate what is in and on you as well. Yes. So I can't have a man who is unclear about where he is going and who is intimidated by what and who I am. He has to be able to help me cultivate what I am as well. So I desire clear vision. I desire clear purpose. I need definition. I'm not a go with the flow type of woman. I need to know where we going, what we doing, what's the destination. I thrive. Hear this. I thrive when I know what's going on, and I shouldn't have to ask you. I need you to lay out the plan for us. Take me on a drive.
Go ahead, go stand up.
Wait a minute, hold on. Listen, I don't care if you gotta put me in a car. We ain't gotta have no money at this point, but hold on. Put me in a car, drive me around, talk to me. Tell me, baby, this is what we're getting ready to do. This is the land that I desire to buy. These are the businesses that I desire to have. This is what I want. Make it clear. I thrive in clarity. The Bible says that God is not the author of confusion. So I ought to know exactly where I stand with you. Hear this. I ought to know exactly where I stand with you. And I ought to know where I fit in your life. I'm not competing with your mama, your sister, your daughter, your dog. My space, hear this. My space in your life ought to be solidified. I don't care if Beyonce walk in the room. I ought to be the baddest thing to you. Listen, most women. When a man provides that
Talk
for
about
a
it.
woman, she will walk through every fire. She will climb every mountain. You ain't gotta have nothing but $5, but if you are loyal to her, she gonna take that $5 and turn it into $500,000. That is what I desire. Hey, listen, ain't nobody got no time for no games. Listen, you have women who are carrying destiny and purpose on them. You don't have time for all of this stuff. And let me tell you this, the enemy uses relationships with us because he knows that it is the one thing that can derail what our destiny is. Hell studies how we love and who we love. It is the thing that demons use the most. This is why we date the same spirit in a different body.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
He knows that if I can get her in a dysfunctional relationship, I can steal her confidence. I can kill her esteem. And then I can destroy her destiny. So for me, the things that I desire, to me, that ain't that much.
Oh, hallelujah.
That ain't that much. Because in comparison about what you gonna get back from me, baby, the least that you can do is provide that. You give that to me and everything else is fine. It's not that complicated. We want people who are committed to us, who will love us, and we will be able to do the same. I'm not intimidated by trauma. We all have it. My challenge is, do you want to come out of it? Am I going to be destroyed by trying to help you overcome what you are in? That's what I want in a man's man. Huh? A man's man. Huh? He walk in the room and the whole place shift. A man's man. He get on the phone and his voice begins to calm you. A man's man. Listen.
All right.
Okay, hold on. The doors of the church are open.
Yes. Woo.
You said some good stuff though.
Woo. Woo.
That was fire. That was fire.
Come on now. Yes. Let's talk about it. Let me get my chair together.
Get my
Come
chair
on.
together.
Hold up. Woo. I got
Let me
excited.
get my hair together.
Woo. Preach, sis. Yeah.
Okay,
She,
little
come
some
on
nuggets.
now.
Give-
She was giving out some stuff, y'all. Y'all can't
Yeah.
tell me. I know. You see that? Okay. Omar, where you at? Oh, yes. This is what I'm saying. Listen.
What you say?
Listen. She hit on some amazing things, right? And I just want, if you are a man and you are in the chat and you are listening and you heard what she said, I just want you to put an ear up for me. Put an ear up, a thumbs up. Let me know if you a man in the chat and you heard what she was saying and you feeling it and you hear us, because this is, it's breathtaking to me, because I feel like a lot of times we just don't hear each other. I cannot wait to just share with y'all why this is so important to us as women, like why it is so important. But she hit on it. It's so simple, because what you get, baby,
Tenfold.
listen.
Tenfold.
Oh, it is an amazing thing to love a woman and treat her right and do right by her. What you receive from that woman when you give her what she needs, it's impeccable. It's impeccable. It's nothing but love. Okay? You get nothing but support and appreciation. It's let me calm down.
You get a
Woo.
partner too.
You get somebody that you ain't got to question. No matter what, she got you. And it's so important. Like, I hear men all the time frustrated, upset, hurt, mad, pissed. But when you really truly love a woman and you give her, baby, she'll walk through fire. Did y'all hear what she said? I'm talking about a real woman. walk through fire for her man. That's what we do. We will ride with you, baby, to the ends of the earth. But I want to talk about some of the things that she talked about. And I want to, like, I got my notes right here because I don't know about y'all, but I was taking notes because what she said was hitting. She hit some things, but I just got to drive some little things that I want us to really pay attention to. You know, I said a couple weeks ago, I mean, like a couple shows ago, I talked about anything that you give a woman. You give her sperm, she gonna make a baby. You get her for a house, she gonna make it a home. If you give a woman a love, she gonna give you the world. She gonna create a world for you. She's gonna create, I say, the Garden of Eden for you, a place where love can reside, a place where you, as her God, as her man, as the head of her life, the one that she loves and adores and cares for, she's gonna create an Eden for you. Woo! Say it. She's gonna create that. You're so silly.
Damn.
No, seriously. She's going to create an Eden for you, a place where you can reside and love and be worshipped and cared for. That's what a woman does. When you got a real woman, that's what she's going to give you when you love her completely and totally. You know what I'm saying? It's the truth though. So he's so silly. He's so silly. No, seriously, but you're right. It's like clear.
I can't argue with the truth though.
I agree. But that's what we do. When we really have a man that loves us completely and totally, that's what we're going to give you. We're going to give you that. You're going to have that. That's what a woman does. That's what a real woman, she creates an atmosphere for you to be able to reside in, like your own personal Garden of Eden. That's what we do. So I'm going to hit on that. So I just want to say that first. But these are the things that we need in order to have that environment. See, because as a man sets the tone and a woman creates the atmosphere. Okay. So this is the thing that we need from y'all. Men, if you listening, you paying attention, you on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you watching us at tonight, pay attention. Clear vision. I send you the notes. I send you the notes. Clear vision. We want to know where we're going. What is your purpose for our life? What is your vision for us? I need you to help me cultivate where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do. I need you to help me help you get there by talking to me, by sharing with me what the purpose and the vision is for our relationship, by having a purpose and a vision for us, our family, your family, the family you want, the girl you want to be with. Let me know what our vision is. Give me something to create.
Roadmap.
Whatever you give me, I'm going to create and I'm going to help you because women are the helpmate. So I'm going to help you get there. I'm going to push you there. I'm going to support you while you get there. When you're not motivated, when you can't pull it together, when you stressed out, that's when I stand up behind you. I got you, baby. I'm going to hold you up. That's what we do. That's what a good woman does. And you will see that in every area. I'm just saying.
Some nuggets today,
it's the truth. It's the truth. She said, you have to talk to me. Bianca, I got you, baby. Look. Talk to me. I always say this. Women, we don't just hear words, we feel them. They become life to us, right? So you got to be very careful with the words that you say that's wrong, but the words that you say that lift her up and edify her and push her, those words, when things are bad, when times are hard, when you stressed out, what is she going to do? She going to give you them words right back to motivate you. Because all that you done poured into her with your words, she's going to pour right back into you. Come on now. You know that's the truth. No, I want you to say preach. No, I'm just kidding. No, I want you to say amen. Look, no, but it's the truth though. When you're depleted, when you don't have nothing left, guess what? She's going to pour that right back into you. That's why we don't just hear words, we feel them. So if you say something foul to your girl, you mistreat her, you do her wrong, it's your words that can cut her like a knife. Yeah. When she mad, pissed off, upset, angry, hurt, sad, for whatever, it's what you didn't say or what you did say. It's your words, because your words are life. You got to figure the man is the head. He's like, it's God, it's the woman, and then it's the man, it's God, it's the man, and then it's the woman. So you like her God, she looks to you. She's looking to you. So when she's looking to you, you like her God. So if you say the wrong words to her, if you don't speak, and words are life, words are truth. So if you saying the wrong words to her, you're being angry, mean, rough, you're not pouring into her, then guess what? She don't have nothing to pour back into you when you need it. That's why it's so important. Your words are everything. Be careful with your word. Words are life. Words are life. And it's so true. I'm just saying, it's true. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. Be careful with your words, because whatever you give her is what she's going to give back to you. If you pour life into her, guess what? When you down, she's going to pour that life right back into you. That's what we do. That's what a woman does.
That's what a companion does.
That's what a companion, that's what a partner does. She does that. I should know where I stand at with you. I shouldn't have to worry about where my place is. I shouldn't have to worry, like, she said it. I shouldn't have to compete with your mama, your kids, your nothing. Because when you put a woman in her proper place in your life, everything else flows. All your stress, all of that goes away, because she becomes. That's why even when you playing chess, the queen can go all over the board. She protects the king. She keep him safe. She can go anywhere. Why? Because she's your covering. She's helping you. She's got your back. She see it all. She envisions it. She's looking around corners. She see what's coming. What you don't see, she see it. That's all I'm saying. That's why it's so important. So important. She should know where she stands at in your life. She shouldn't have to compete with no other women. You should be you should be laser focused on her. You should be laser focused. Right. It's the truth. Locked and loaded with your woman. That means that I'm saying with the mom situation, she shouldn't have to complete. Everybody, it's called boundaries. Right. Everybody has to have boundaries in your life. When you are with a woman and she's that real woman, she's that woman that you need, that purpose-filled, that purpose-driven woman, that woman that's meant to get you to the next level, guess what? You have to set boundaries for other people in your family. Yes, you have your mama and you love your mama to death, and she gonna be your forever. She gonna always be your mother, right? But guess what? She has to respect the boundaries of your woman. It's important. It's important. And when you put that woman in your life in that place that she's supposed to be, guess what? She gonna do everything you need. She gonna do everything. She got you. And that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's meant. Ain't no stress. Ain't no worrying about what's happening. That's what we do when you with a real woman. That's how it is. Right. So it's about boundaries. Everybody should have boundaries. And it's so important, because when you put your woman in her proper place and where she meant to be in your life, everything else flows as it should. There is no stress. She protects you from that. You ain't got to worry about, dang, I forgot to buy my mom a birthday gift. Oh, baby, I already took care of that. I ordered on Amazon last week. Guess what? Because she got you. Oh, babe, I needed da-da-da-da-da. Or, oh, I forgot. Oh, no, I got you. I remember your sister, she needed that. Oh, I know he missing his family. Babe, we having game night with the family tonight. We about to play cards. Your mom, she gonna call your mama. Hey, your son miss you. Call him and tell him you need him to change a light bulb, because he over here walking around tripping. All right, I'm on my son, come see me today. Oh, I'm going to see my mom. Take the kids with you. You got it. You know what I'm saying? But that's what a real woman gonna do.
Let the kids see the grandmother.
That's what it is. This was my favorite part that she said. She said a disciplined man is the Let me just say this. She said she wanted a disciplined man. A disciplined man is the sexiest gift a man can ever give a woman. To know that you don't have to, that she feels safe and secure with him at all times. Protected, safe, secure. You at all times. You don't have to worry about no other woman. It could be 50 gorgeous women that walk in the room. You unbothered, because you know, baby, he only see me. You can shake your behind, you can twerk, you can do a handstand. He only see me. That's what we want. because it's a security and a safety in it. That means that's because everything we pouring into you, we give everything. When you with a woman who really love you and care about you, she gonna give you all that she got to give. She gonna and twice on Sunday. She gonna do that.
Twice on Sunday?
Twice on Sunday, baby. Twice.
You go to church on Sunday, though.
Before and after. You know what I'm saying?
Put my hands on her.
Lay hands. What just happened? Uh-oh. I guess the camera went out. It got excited too.
I know.
But no, that is important. That's what we want. It's the sexiest gift that you could give your woman. What's happening? I don't know what's going on, but the camera went out, but it's back. So,
Ain't nothing but the devil.
It's the devil. Don't want this message to get out.
I know, right?
Discipline is key. Discipline sexually is so important. First of all, you don't want your woman to be all over the place. What's going on with this camera? Is somebody hitting the button? I don't know what's going on. But the camera keep going out, and I don't like it. So, hello, camera. Now, that's deep. I don't know what's going on, but it's the truth either way. So, like I said, very important. Disciplined man, communication, like what she said about you can't work with what you don't know. I hear a lot of men talk about how I feel this type of way. I got this or that going on. I'm hurt about whatever, but they don't discuss it or talk to their woman about it. You know, she can't work with what she don't know. A lot of times we thinking you straight, you good, and we don't understand where the mood is coming from. We like, well, what's wrong with him? If you don't discuss it with us, if you don't talk to us about it, then guess what? We can't properly support you. I can't be empathetic towards your issues, your problems, or what you're going through, what happened on your job. If you don't share that with me, if you don't share with me that you got something going on emotionally, you feeling vulnerable, you heard about something, your brother, your mama, some family issues, you got a bad call, whatever it is, if you don't share that with me, if you don't give me nothing to work with, if you don't explain to me, if you don't communicate like, hey, babe, I'm stressed out today. I got this bill coming and I ain't got the money. If you don't come to me and tell me that, how can I work with that? What can I do? You got to be able to talk. You got to be able to express how you feel, what's going on with you, so that I can have empathy. Because a lot of times we miss each other because guess what? I didn't know that you had hard times. I didn't know that something happened in your family and you got family issues. You never told me. How can I make it better? How can I be supportive if you never let me know? You got to communicate your feelings, your thoughts, so that I can work with you, so I can support you properly. A lot of times men be upset, women, we don't be supporting them, but it's because we don't know, because y'all hold it in. You talk to your homeboys, but you don't talk to your woman. And she the one with you in the trenches. She like, tell me. It's important to communicate. Your stressors, the things that you are carrying. It's important for us to know that. If we know that, then we can properly support you. You can have the empathy that you desire. Love your woman and be gentle with me. That's so important. Don't say harsh words. A man, like I said, like she said, he washes a woman with his words. It cleanses us. He said, I never opened up. I will bottle it in. I try to figure things out on my own. I felt like that was a weakness. It's not. It's not a weakness, King. It's not a weakness. We need to know so that we can support it. We're nurturing by nature. So we naturally want to support you. We naturally want to make you feel better and make it better. And a lot of times we might not be able to, but we want to. But you got to give us that. You got to give it to us so we know. That's the only way we can help. Be gentle with me. I don't just hear your words, I feel them. So you can't come at me real harsh. You can't come at me real harsh. You can't come at me real aggressive. Because guess what? Your words cut me like a knife. They become life to me. You got to always remember your words is life to that woman if she love you. We look up to y'all. You are our focus. So you got to give that woman that. That's important. And loyalty, communication, safety. What she'll give you in return, like the lady said, it ain't nothing that she wouldn't do. And I gotta talk. This is the last thing that I'm gonna talk, and then we're gonna open it up, and I'm gonna be off my horse, and I'm gonna digress because this is so important to me. Trauma. We all got it. We all dealing with some type of trauma. Absolutely. In some type of way, something that we dealing with, some type of stressor that we got going on in our lives. We all have it. We all done been through something. We all have. It's just life. Life be life. But what we need and what's very important. That ain't weak. I just want to say that's not weak. Being vulnerable is not weak. Your woman can't help you. That's in your mind. That was the old school thinking and an old school mentality. Life be life, and we know it. We feel your words. We want to know what you feel. That's old mentality. That's not weak. That's not weak. That's human. That's what that is. That's human. And everybody is. A lot of men be having trauma. We don't expect you to be perfect. We don't want you to hide it. Everybody has it. Women have it, men have it. We both have trauma from past relationships, things that have happened to us in our childhood, all of that. She said something that was so mission critical. I want to make sure that I don't lose me by trying to help you. Your trauma, I can handle, but you can't break me down because you traumatized. You can't hurt me and destroy me, speak negatively to me because you are going through. I got to be able to know that if I'm putting life back in you and I'm feeding you life through my words, through my expression of support and love, if I'm giving that to you, then I have to know that you're not going to turn around and destroy me with what I give you to help you. I got to know that you got my back just like I got yours, that I'm not going to lose me. You're not going to kill me while I'm trying to save you. And that happens a lot where people have been through stuff. She loved this man. She giving him her all. She supporting him. She there for him. She giving him whatever she got to give, however that come. And then it ain't enough. Or he out here doing her dirty because he insecure, because he feels some type of way, because he don't know how to really love properly, and he hurt, and he know that she love him, but he don't believe it because he don't feel worthy of it. Because let's be real, it's a lot of men who get a good woman and she love him to death, but he feel like he not worthy. So he can't be comfortable just loving that one woman. He got to do all kind of other stuff to sabotage that relationship because he's afraid that he's going to be hurt and afraid to be vulnerable. So that's why we have to not do that to one another. Don't kill me while I'm trying to save you. Don't pull me under the water because you can't swim. I don't know what's going on with this camera, but it ain't going to destroy this show today.
I know that's right.
It's okay to heal. It's okay to get therapy. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know if it's a mouse or something that's over that button or what, but it's okay to heal. It's okay. And it's important. Now I quit.
I think as a race, I think sometimes we're afraid to actually go see a psychiatrist. I think sometimes we need a psychiatrist in our life where we can actually sit down and say, hey, I had some issues growing up and I need help. It's okay to say I need help. Sometimes we need professional help. We can't just tell our best friend or tell our mom or
drink it away, smoke it away.
Yeah.
We can't
substitute our hurt with other things.
No, we
can't.
I
think a lot of times as people, we like you said, we drink, we smoke, we have sex, but after everything's said and done, it's still there.
Yes.
After you do all that, it's still there. So that's where you have to go lay down with lay
on the couch.
And tell them, let it go, and regress and say, you know what, you feel so much better after talking to somebody like that. But a lot of hurt has come either to someone close to us,
Mhm.
a family member,
Mhm.
someone that you don't even know hates you. And I can't
Mhm.
understand how somebody don't even know you, not like you. I have people at my job don't even know me, but once they got to know me, man,
I don't know what's going on.
and
We gonna keep fixing
yeah,
it.
but it's crazy how people don't even know you, don't even like you, or jealous of you,
Mhm.
jealous of you for no reason.
Mhm.
So I
Okay,
just
hitting the table.
so just
I want to read this comment.
okay.
So most times people, men and women, do not know how to be transparent in a relationship. And if I can't be transparent with the one who is supposed to protect the head of my household, my partner in life.
Mm,
Yeah, you got to be
yeah,
able to be
I
transparent. I
like
got
that
to be
statement.
able to be the most vulnerable with the person I lay down with every day. There is nothing worse than loving somebody who I can be transparent and vulnerable with. Exactly. There's nothing worse than being in a relationship with somebody and you love them and you care for them and they're trying to destroy you. It is nothing worse. But it happens. And it usually happens from a lack of the ability. I don't know what's going on with this. It's driving me crazy. But it usually comes from a lack of ability to really love completely.
Mhm. Or they didn't get love.
True men, or they didn't get love, or they
Once,
just don't, or they scared. True men are open to couch time. What? It's viewed as being weak, but most definitely is needed. Yes, it's something that we need. That's the old stigma that we need to do away with. But your therapist needs to be healed. Therapists are trained professionally. If they are going through trauma, they're not able to help you healing. Everybody in life goes through trauma, but it's different when you have an outside person who can come and talk to you about your trauma, and they are an outside person who they're not directly affected and connected. Sometimes people give you advice and it comes from the craziest of places. But your therapist, yes, your therapist probably has a therapist, but they're getting help. Because I don't know no therapist. I know a lot of therapists that talk to other therapists about their patients and the stuff they go through because they have to get that out. Whenever you're put that other comment back up. Whenever you are dealing with something that when you're dealing with a type of trauma that happened. Here's my question. Anyone dealing with someone like that, why not walk away? The first thing is to choose right. I do agree with you, DJ Screwface, that choosing right is very, very important. But let's be honest. When the heart is involved and you love somebody, if you see, a lot of times as women, we are visionary. We have purpose. We're purpose driven. We're creators by nature, and we love. So sometimes we see in a man where he can't see in himself. Like we see you and we like, oh, you got some beautiful qualities about you, but you not walking in your full potential. But she see you. She see you for who you really are, and she want to bring that out of you. So she keeps thinking, if I show him love, if I show him how life is really supposed to look like, if I can love him past his trauma to be a better person. And it takes a while for us to be like, you know what? He ain't getting it. I gotta walk away.
but again, I just want
Some
to take it.
people's transparency is scary.
I just want to piggyback what you said about the
Mhm.
transparency, but I guess a lot of people have tried that role, and it kind of like backfired. So that's where people have that trouble. The problem with being transparent
Mhm.
because sometimes people use that against them later on, and oh, this is why you the way you are because your father didn't tell you he loves you, or they didn't say you were the best, or your accomplishment came short of some of your accomplishments, and it's just it's so unnecessary. It is so necessary to sit down and talk to a therapist. It really is. I mean, granted, you can talk to your friends, your family, but you really need to sit down and talk to somebody that can, if nothing else, listen to you and give you maybe the right solution. Because a lot of times therapists talk to other people who went through the same situation that you went through.
Mhm. DJ Screwface. But the love comes over time, and the behavior probably presented itself before love set in. Most of the time, people bring their representative out in the beginning. So you fall in love with the representative. You think you're getting a good guy, and he's amazing and he's wonderful, but he was putting his best foot forward. I don't know many women who off rip is getting a negative guy and staying. She got something from him that she wanted and she desired. Being a woman who embodies those qualities and sentiments, in my experience, most men don't know how to appreciate a woman like this. They don't appreciate it until it's too late. My mic out? Oh, my mic is not. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I thought my mic was out. My bad. My bad, y'all. So being a woman who embodies these qualities and sentiments, in my experience, is necessary. Okay. Show woman like this. Very true. I do find that's true. The truth hurts, but to me, my thing, you know what my saying is, it do hurt. The truth does hurt sometimes, but you can't be mad. The truth can hurt you, but you can't be mad at the truth. The truth stands on its own. Good, bad, or indifferent. It stands on its own. I do agree with you. Stop dating potential and getting upset when he is not who he presented himself to be. I agree with you. Very true. Most times our baby boys are taught not to cry. They don't show their feelings. They don't ask for help. That's not being a man. When that is not true. That's true. I think that we do. Man up. We used to tell man up, suck it up, don't cry, don't show your feelings. Nah, that's natural. I think that that is not today's standard anymore. That's an old standard. Go ahead.
There's times I wanted to cry.
Yeah.
I for some reason, I don't know what it was. I just couldn't. I wanted to, but deep down inside of me, I really wanted to cry. And that's the honest truth.
I believe it.
That's the honest
I
truth.
believe it's a lot of men that feel like that.
It just couldn't. That's just. And I'm being honest.
It's a lot of men, but they rather do it by themselves or can't be vulnerable enough to do it. We shouldn't go into a relationship to try and change someone. When they show you their true colors, take it at face value. I do agree with that. I do agree. I mean, I use myself for example. I dated somebody. I was absolutely smitten with this man. I thought he was amazing and wonderful. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing. I thought this was my end game. Dude, like we was rolling together to the end of time. And I thought that's what it was, but it ended up not being that way. I found out things about him that I would have never suspected or ever thought would have happened, but it did. And sometimes that happens. Yep. You're not alone, Hardy. Exactly. And it's so natural and it's so real. Yeah. It should never be where a man is scared to cry and share himself emotionally. I don't see that as a weakness. To be vulnerable is strength because it takes a lot to do it. It's not something that's easy to do. Put the number up. We're about to start taking calls. If you want to call in,
I know I say this all the time, but it is
call in.
Men and women, we have so many layers.
We do
that we have to fight through to get to that person. I get it. We go through a lot through life. We go through a lot, but we just I don't know.
We do, and people do walk away when things get hard, and sometimes
but then they take it to the next relationship. So what did they gain from that?
Nothing.
They take it from one relationship to another one, to another one, the next one. So.
True. I agree with you, DJ Screwface. A lot of women don't know how to be supportive of that. And sometimes even in their support, they're taken advantage of. It's a thin line between support and abuse. It's a thin line between that. Sometimes you want to support a guy through all the hard times and adversities, but then sometimes it becomes abusive. And so you can't support because to support him means to abuse yourself. So yeah, I want to stay with you and I want to rock with you till the wheels fall off. But to stay with you is for me to take abuse and get beat up. You killing me while I'm trying to save you. You can't do it. That's a relationship you got to break ties from. Right, exactly. We all go through stuff. We're not perfect people. Like we all make mistakes. We fall short. We're not perfect. But guess what? Sometimes you got to save yourself.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Sometimes you got to save yourself.
You gotta, you gotta say I'm the better person.
I gotta love you from over here because you can't. You can't love me the way I need to be loved. Sometimes staying can drain the life out of you, like a vampire, suck the
Suck the
essence
life
of
out of
who
you.
you are. Take you from being a beautiful, wonderful person to somebody you can't recognize. And that's not cool.
You know what?
Self-preservation is the first law of nature.
Yeah, you develop ulcers and you start disliking people and having conversations.
Yeah.
This is unhealthy. Just flat out unhealthy.
Donald says the simplicity of the relationship no longer exists. Things are complicated because people want a certain lifestyle or a particular type, which makes the window small. I don't agree because women sleep with all kind of men, good, bad, or indifferent. I'd rather have a guy who has less money, but he has all because we can get to the bag. We can always make more money. We can always improve. When two people work together, what's that song by Neo? I'm a movement by myself, but we are force when we're together. No, just me.
Oh,
Just me. Just
my bad. I
Just
got a little
me.
caught up. A little caught up in song.
Yes.
My bad.
So
How come you get to see? No, I'm kidding.
you know why. Some are afraid to face their demons and traumas. Instead, they turn their insecurities into the person and become accusatory. Some are truly afraid. I agree.
Wow.
Some people don't want to be seen.
Mm.
They put on they have such a facade
That
and a
mask.
front and a mask that they don't even know who they are.
Mm. Got it on.
They don't even know who they are. They
Mm.
don't. I'm just saying. It's hard. I mean, it's no easy right or wrong way. I just know that if you find a good how many times have I think it happens a lot, and I'm not gonna say it's just women or just men, but it's a lot of times. Oh, go back to the last comment. In my experience in relationship coaching, a lot of its lack of examples of healthy relationships. I completely agree. So they don't know where to start. Absolutely. I agree.
Wow.
But I think it starts with just being kind, being a good person.
I think generally for most people, our kind is just sometimes people take kindness for their weakness, and they just
Take advantage.
Yeah, they do.
Take
They
advantage.
do. It's
Mhm.
sad.
It's sad.
So that's it makes it hard for the next person though that they meet.
Most people are not honest with themselves, so they have a hard time being honest with other people. They don't know who they are. They don't know who they are as a person. So they struggle because they're uncomfortable with themselves first. And I think that happens a lot. I think that there's a lot of people who really, truly are not comfortable in their own skin. So they can't speak their truth. They can't really they're afraid of being rejected or not accepted by other people. And that fear is paralyzing. So it makes them live in a facade in a fake world where they're not truly, they don't have the ability to be truthful to themselves. And they've been living behind a mask for so long that they don't know how to be real. They don't even show real feelings or emotions. They so detached.
Right. It's sometimes it's hard for a lot of people to bounce
Keep
back.
that comment up.
Bounce back from previous relationship. Sometimes we need to say, you know what? I don't want to say necessarily put life on hold, but the whole dating say I need to just kind of get myself together, and before I can do what I need to do, because we need to take a self-evaluation and make sure we're together for that person.
Yeah, I think people don't like to be by themselves neither. It's a lot of people who are afraid to be by themselves and be alone because then you have to face your own demons. You got to face yourself. Like LBE said, you got to face yourself. Talking about romance, unconditional love, sex, motivation, not fulfilling each other wants and desires. You got to call in because I don't know what that means. Because at the end of the day, like I think that's what relationships are about. Some people weren't taught to be kind. We were taught to survive. So they entered into relationships in protect me mode. Absolutely. absolutely. That happens a lot. That happens a lot, but that's why you gotta heal. We shouldn't be in relationships and we're not healed yet.
Right,
We
right.
shouldn't enter into relationships and you know you're not healed. Be honest, but that comes from a place of really knowing. Some people are hurt and traumatized and don't even realize it. They think they fine, but they really are not. And you don't know until you have to share space with somebody else. You can't love someone else if you don't love yourself first. You can't. It's not
And that's
possible.
what people, this is first thing, everything this is why I'm single. They start dating people because they're not ready, or they find somebody like, I thought she's a nice person. And this is why I want to be single.
You bringing me stress
Yeah.
and drama.
Mm.
At some point in people's lives, they have to stop blaming mama, daddy, boyfriend, or husband and make a decision to change themselves. Oh my gosh. At some point, a crossroad, the blame game can't be played. Yes.
You know,
No. You gotta stop blaming other people and take
But
responsibility for yourself.
I
You
mean,
do.
some of that's true.
You might
some of-
it don't
some-
change your trauma.
But but sometimes the closest people hurt us. And then
Yes.
sometimes that's our mother, our
Absolutely.
sister,
Absolutely.
our father,
Yes.
anybody in our family. Sometimes are the worst people in our lives. Sometimes.
Absolutely. I 110% agree with you. But then you have to make a conscious choice to be better.
Yeah, but
You have to do it.
but
You
even-
have to do it. If you realize that if they're messed up, if you realize you got a family member or a person that you love that's messed up, then you have to, like they say,
How can
accountability
you have
for
accountability when
yourself and your
parents are saying
actions.
that how can you have accountability on something? Maybe your mother said something about you. You will not amount to anything. You just like your father. I mean, how's that accountability? Where's the accountability after that?
Therapy, getting help, realizing that they're not right. You know that's not right, and you know it's not true. So now you make a conscious effort to tell yourself, my mom is messed up. She's not healthy. She's unhealthy. So I can't look to my mother for validation.
Yeah.
I can't look to my mom for
But
validation
that-
because she can't give it to me.
I
She
understand that.
doesn't have
You're-
it.
You're right, but so many of us do.
I
So many
agree.
people do.
But what you gonna do?
I don't have the answer.
I'm
to
just
that.
saying, what we gonna do?
I mean-
we gonna keep living in that? We gonna keep dwelling in that? I
But-
didn't have the
but at
mama that
time, it
needed to
hurts,
do me
though.
right.
It hurts when your father, your mother, say you're
It
not gonna
do.
amount to anything. You're like your father. Your father might be a pimp. He might be a homemonger. All that. And that hurts.
It does
I'm
hurt.
like,
Rejected you, wasn't there for you.
yeah.
But you can't, like he said, Delta Root said, you can't change anyone but yourself. The
But that
best
takes
revenge
time,
is
though.
it do.
It takes time.
It takes time and being truthful and honest and knowing that your mom can never validate you. She can never give you what
But
you
that-
want.
I mean, no. If you can't get validation from your own family, where are you supposed to get it? Where do you get it from?
From the family you
From the
create.
pastor? From
No,
your best
from the
friend?
family you create. Because just like
We can't pick our family every time.
no.
Just like
From
we can't pick our family every time.
From the family you create. This is the thing. We can't help who our parents and
Right,
our
exactly.
family is,
I
right?
understand that.
But just because they family don't mean that you gotta operate and deal with them. You gonna be just because I'll say it like this, just because you're my brother or my sister or my mom or my dad doesn't make you my family.
I get
See,
it.
you
I get
gotta
it.
sometimes you gotta create your own family. Here we go again. Sometimes you gotta create your own family, your own person, your own people, and you have to do that for yourself. You can't expect somebody else to do that for you. Sometimes your closest people may not be nobody that's related to you.
Oh, yeah, that's
And you
right.
got to create your own circle and your own network. The accountability is when you choose to heal and not allow what has happened to you to continue
That
to
is-
affect you.
That is so easy to say, but it happens every day. We can sit up and say this. We can say this, but it happens to so many kids,
It
adults.
does.
A husband might say, you know what? Why don't keep yourself up? When I first met you, you had the bomb ass body. Now you just let yourself go.
Mhm.
That's hurtful to a person.
That's true. He said, what do? We surround ourselves with examples of what you aspire to be or have. Absolutely. That one right there. That comment right there. That's everything. You create what you want. You create. We are creators
what?
by nature.
I get that, but until you walk into someone's shoes, you can say all what we want to say. But until you have dealt with something like that, it's almost impossible to say that.
All right, we got a caller. Juicy Talk, thank you for calling in. Name, age, and where you calling from.
Donald Brooks, 38, calling from Seatown, Cleveland, Ohio, East Side.
All right now.
Mr. Brooks?
All right, Mr. Brooks, what's going on?
So we speaking on accountability, and I understand that we have to initially hold ourselves accountable for the things that we've done in our lives. But a lot of our examples of what we've seen in our life have molded us into who we are and what we do and the things that we've done. Like I don't like to speak on. I'm the type of person I don't like to speak on the examples of my life. But one of the most traumatic things that happened in my life, I've seen in a relationship that was 25 years.
Mm.
And I had to watch my little sisters see the devastation in their fathers. I had to watch my father be devastated from what my mom did to my father. So then that that in itself created a wall for me, because now if I can't trust the number one woman in my life at the time before I find my wife, before I find my other half, I seen the number one woman in my life at the time, which would have been my mother, fail my father on more than one occasion, but it is in this particular aspect, failed my father. My father did everything that he possibly can. The man that was my mother's husband did everything that he possibly can. Now, did he have his flaws? And did he have, trauma from him that he needed to work on? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, we searching for this woman or man that has accountability. But if our greatest example didn't show us accountability, it is like when even with therapy, even with everything that happens in your life, that trauma is still going to be there. It's still going to be there, regardless of what it is. And then, so I'm the type of person where I learn from my mistakes, but I still tended to make the same mistakes they made, because I just feel like some of that's built in you. Now that I am understanding of that, and I'm able to talk to people about it, because see, my therapy don't come from a therapist. My therapy comes from those who I trust are not going to go and use my trauma against me. Now, I'm not saying the therapist does that, but I have people in my life that don't use my trauma against me. That's my therapy, because I can have conversations with these people in order for me to release when I need to release, get understanding when I need understanding. So
I just want to say to you one thing that somebody said in the chat that I think this is very true. It say you have to make the decision to not let your trauma define you. The trauma is going to always be there. It happened to you, but it's not who you are. The trauma happened to you, but it doesn't define you. It's not who you are. And so because it's not who you are, you can be aware of a situation. You can know that a situation can happen to you because you've seen things happen prior to in your life. You've seen the results of trauma. then now you know what to do to combat it and to make
Yeah.
sure that you don't
I get that.
carry that on to the next generation, that you don't carry that on in your life. Now you have to make the decision and the choice to be better than what you've been through, to create a new atmosphere, to create a new Eden, for lack of a better word, for yourself and your family and your partner to live in and to reside in. And you set that tone by being different, by changing the tone, by changing the characteristics of what you were raised up in, by doing the opposite, the very opposite of everything that you were taught. You know, sometimes it's not real. Sometimes it's just about doing the opposite. Everything. If you know somebody did everything wrong, you do the complete opposite of everything they did.
That's true. You are built. You do want to do the complete opposite of everything that they did. But the fact of the matter is, you're running into so many people who are not doing the opposite.
So
and you keep on running into these.
I get it. So let me ask you a question. When you run into people that mimic and look like the people of your past, right? Because it's a familiar spirit. It's something that you used to, so it feels safe and secure in that. That is something that you got to get help with, because you got to ask yourself, why do I keep attracting people that have the same characteristics of what I'm trying to get away from? And a lot of times that comes from a place of being not healed. You're attracted. It's what you're used to, so it feels safe and it feels familiar.
But why does he have to be the victim?
I'm saying don't be the victim. I'm just saying we become familiar. It's like
yes, we do. We do become.
It makes sense.
That makes sense. That we do become familiar with what you're used to, for sure. But if I make that change, you're saying that I got to make a change for me in order for me to be the betterment of myself, right? So I made that change to be the betterment of myself. So let's say I'm bringing in. Let's say I start making the money that I want, and I have more confidence in myself now, and I've built the strength in me to be able to be confident enough to start approaching women again, because sometimes men become lack confidence of approaching a woman because of the trauma that we've been through. So now I don't want to. Now I have that confidence,
right? And
then I run into that other person, and because they haven't put on a facade, they put on a facade, or they're trying to siphon what you have, the energy that you have. Now it breaks me right back down, because a lot of people are not. Yes, they are going to therapy. You have people nowadays that are going to therapy. You have people nowadays that are trying to self-heal and self-preserve themselves. But some of their trauma is so thick that their fog is so thick that walking through it and trying to, even with a flashlight, with a bright light, it's impossible. It's almost near impossible through that fog to find this person, reach your hand out and say, I understand. I've been in a relationship I was in a relationship with somebody that I reached my hand out because I seen that the family was siphoning the blood. It was like a vampire and sucking the blood out of this person. And I put my hand out, and as strong as I am, and as much as I've endured in life, and with everything that I had, I try to pull the strength of me, put her on my shoulders, put my kids on my shoulders, put my family on my shoulders, and climb this mountain.
Whoa. Because
as a man, we hold that to climb that mountain, regardless of that woman being that side piece, that partner, whatever the title the woman provides at the particular time. I'm still got to be the man to climb that. I got to be the one to climb that mountain. And yes, I need you for sure. because I'm always one to say men and women do not exist without each other. I'm not one to say one without the other. We exist for each other for a reason. We both have a responsibility to each other, because you are my strength when I'm weak.
Mm.
For sure. You are my strength when I'm weak.
You're right.
But if you feed off that weakness, now I'm weaker.
That's not a person that's for you.
You
If a
yes,
person
it's not a
feeds off
person
your
for me.
weakness, they not for you. They not the
You're
person
right.
for you. And I think that
You're
that might be, I'm gonna just say this, and because we do got to take some more callers, but I do want to
I
say
got you.
this. It might be a part of you that's still not healed.
Mm.
And you might
Listen,
really need to still heal and do some self-work. Like, and I'm not saying that I'm not
sit back
coming
all the
down on you.
time. No,
It's
I
healing
sit
is
back
not a
all the time.
destination, but I want to say this: healing is not a destination; it's a journey.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You're
it is.
always in a
And
healing process. It's always gonna be.
yes,
You got to constantly be in a place of healing and learning,
true.
constantly on that journey.
True. And you absolutely right. You are constantly on a journey. Especially as a man, we are constantly looking for the next part of life for sure. But a lot of times, because everybody we have to take on the burdens of the world as a man. Women do not have that type of burden that we have to take on. It's not the same.
Okay, so I'm
So
gonna say that's for next week's show. Because right now we talking about what a woman wants and what we need. But I just
okay.
want to say,
So then you right. We
So-
talking about a woman. So
Mhm.
with that being, hold on. So real quick. So this is what I'm gonna say. If you can't be right now, I feel like a lot of women are feeding off the weakness, and until we find out where the source is, that's how I feel. There's a source. Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's what's going on and it's everything that's going on in the households. Maybe we need to start going having travel stuff where people go overseas and see a different lifestyle so they can see a different type of dynamic. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is that's breaking us, that's breaking us and that has broken us, and we got to come together in some way, shape, or form.
we do.
Because that's at the end of the day, that's the bottom line, is that we come together and we form a bond and an unconditional love that we can show our kids and to create and for our legacy to be better.
All right. Thank you so
So-
much, Donald.
Hey,
Make
hey,
sure
For
you
sure.
go in. Thank you so much for your vulnerability and your transparency
man.
and
That was deep.
sharing with us. We really appreciate it. You said a lot.
That was a lot,
It's
bro.
I think you should go back and read the chat. DJ Screwface. He said, please get at him. He would love to talk to you. And he said he's a I think he's a life coach and he works with people. So he said he would definitely like to talk to you. But go back in the comments and read some. You had some really encouraging
Yeah.
things. I'm gonna go back and post some of the comments. But yeah, like I do feel like this, and I will say this: sometimes, right? We have to take time for us to stop, work on ourselves, think about what we can do better, and how, and then create a path for us to get there. But thank you so much. I'm gonna put some of these comments back up. Okay, keep watching.
All right. Y'all
Hey,
have a good night.
You as
Thank you,
well.
sir.
Thank
For sure.
you. All right, bye-bye.
You know,
I want to read some of these comments. Can we go bring these comments back? I like this one. I'm sorry. Go back. Let's go to the beginning. Let's go back because I want some of these old comments because there was a lot of good comments coming up, and I want us to hit on them. This makes me think of when we cause trauma to our physical body. We break our leg and we go seek help so that we can heal properly. Once we have completely healed, we do not still walk with crutches as if we still have a broken leg. We need to do the same thing when it comes to our mental healing. Yes. Once you pass the trauma, you got to get past it.
So easy
Nisi
said than
said,
done,
once
though.
you are healed, you
So
will
easy
choose
said
better.
than
And
done.
it's not that it's easy. It's actually very hard. But it's like, just like we learn negative behaviors, you have to practice positive behaviors. It's like positive reinforcement.
I get
When
that.
you see something that's not right for you, or you see you doing a thing, or you're falling into the same trap of the same relationship that's not good
Yeah.
for you, that's not, you
Well-
have to break that.
Okay. The trauma I'm talking about is family trauma.
Family
It's-
trauma
wait,
is a
let me
real
just say this,
thing.
please let me say this.
Mhm.
There's so many in the black family that so much trauma in our in our black community where we have been exposed to so much stuff. One thing like crack, cocaine, the dope boys, the pimps, and it's just so much that we have to endure and watch that wasn't good for us, and that affects us now.
It too.
Even as
To
adults.
accept,
press 1.
I do agree. Thank you for calling Juicy Talk. Can you give your name, your age, and where you're calling from?
Hey, Juicy. Hey, Julius. It's Alinda.
Hey,
what's
Alinda.
happening?
What's your age and
How
where
y'all doing?
good? Your
Good.
age and where you calling from for the people who are just tuning in.
Okay, I'm sorry. CC2 from Cleveland, but working in Philadelphia at the time.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think what you said earlier, Juicy, about words is so true. And as a woman, I feel that sometimes words used not just by men, but people in general are said with intent. And those words can become strongholds, right? And sometimes strongholds are hard to break because those strongholds activate demons, and the demons are our trigger. I mean, our demons are our trauma, right? So I just said consciously to myself, I am not going to entertain someone else's demons. I'm going to say to them, whether it be a man, woman, or whomever, apparently or obviously something that I said triggered you to be angry. Therefore, you gave life to your demons. So now you're going to lash out at me. So I'm just not going to entertain other people's demons or their traumas because that's something they have to work on themselves. And I just feel words, we give life to words. And those words will follow through. Because I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. And I'm a firm believer, too, that once you cast something out there verbally, you're giving it life. And at some point, it's going to grow legs. Because once you pull it out there, you can't pull it back. So I just feel it's important as men, women, or whomever, when we're in a relationship or a marriage, we need to pause and stop and think and say, now, what am I about to say? Is this going to cause harm to this person? Is it going to encourage this person? Or am I wanting to strip her down? I just made it my affirmation for this year that I can only be mad at myself for entertaining people's demons. I make the choice whether I entertain it or not, and I walk away. That be from a relationship, a marriage, or whatever. I'm just not going to entertain someone else's traumas that they haven't worked through, and all of a sudden you want to start blaming me for your issues. I'm not going to do that.
And I will say, I definitely agree with you. And we have to take, we have to take accountability for ourselves first, right? And it's really easy
Right.
to blame outside sources, but when you really become more self-aware and you do the time with yourself and you really become secure in who you are, you stop blaming other people for things that go wrong, and you start really looking internally and saying, you know what? Because we can't change other people. We only have control over ourselves. So we have to start asking ourselves, why did I choose this person? What is it in me that allowed them to be able to flourish in my space? Because certain people just can't be in my space, right? They can't flourish. They can't operate. It makes they're uncomfortable in my space. And I don't question that, but I know it's for a reason, right? And so, and because we know that, so when you find somebody that's attacking you or doing you wrong, what is this? Why is this familiar to me? Why is this okay? And then most of the time we can look back and we can put it, oh yeah, my I'm just using this for example. My dad used to talk crazy to my mother. Or I remember growing up and watching the men talk crazy to the women in my family. So it's familiar to me. And now it becomes
Right.
it's a place of safety. I'm attracting this type of
Mhm.
person. And so that's why we
Right.
have to get to a place where we really become accountable for our own actions, the people we allow in
Absolutely.
our lives, and then making sure that we get healed so that we don't keep attracting the same thing. Why are
Absolutely.
you shaking your
Because
head,
see,
Julie?
I can't.
Why are you over here shaking your
I,
head?
I'm speaking. I'm more so. I'm more speaking more so about family members trauma.
Yeah,
I'm
so
speaking.
I mean, let's
I
just
can
say
deal
that.
with somebody. I'm in a relationship. I can cut them off. But I'm talking about family
So even when you have
trauma.
family trauma, right? Even when this is not this week's show.
I know, but
we'll hit on it for a minute. Even when it's family trauma, yes, we love our family, we care about our family, they're in our lives, right? We can't get rid of our family, but you can definitely, sure in the hell, put boundaries up for them. You don't have to take
Amen.
nobody's crap just because they're your family. And
Amen.
even when they're your family,
Amen.
listen, sometimes in life you have to set boundaries for your family, and sometimes you got to cut your family off. We
That's
teach
right.
people how to treat us.
That's right. That's right. You know what? Deion
I'm
Sanders
just
made a
laughing at this
good
comment. I'm
comment.
sorry. I'm gonna need you to put that back
That's
so I
okay.
can attack that comment later. Hold that off. Take that comment off. Take it away. We're gonna look back at it later. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
So Deion Sanders said something that made so much sense to me. He said, "I'm sorry that my confidence irritates you.
Mm.
I'm sorry that where I am, I'm not what I used to be." So the words that you are trying to use to self-defeat me, it's not going to work, because those are the demons you got to deal with. And if you wake up every morning to make a conscious decision to say, well, if somebody says this to me, I'm just going to go off. That's your choice. But if you come for me, I control how I respond to it.
Absolutely. We only have control over ourselves, and we have to
That's
be
right.
accountable for that. We have control over ourselves. We do not have to let people run amok in our lives just because you're related to me. You are related to me, and I love you from over there, but you won't bring that drama to my house. For me and my house, we're
Thank
gonna be
you.
at peace over here. You can outside, you can do whatever you want, and I love you. And when you
Right.
start acting crazy, I gotta
You
go.
gotta go.
You understand?
Yeah.
I gotta go. You gotta go.
Yeah.
We gotta go. But
I
we
agree
ain't
with
about
that,
to.
yeah.
We ain't about to deal with that. It's boundaries, and it's important to set boundaries for people in your life. You just can't. You can't let them run them up.
And you know what, Juicy? That video that you showed with the lady saying about the things that she wants in a man, for me, from my perspective, that's a long list. And if I'm really being realistic about it, no one's going to find a man that's going to check all the boxes. So
Well,
at some point, we have to make a decision what we're going to tolerate and what we're going to help with.
so you know what I liked about her list? I would have to say a lot of people say that was. I could see where people would say that was a long list, right? But for me, I didn't think that the list was long, and the reason why I chose that video is because to me, it talked about the inner qualities of a good person. It talked about the inner qualities of a
True.
good person, and we
True.
should be looking for people with great. Yes, we all have to do work, right? We're all a work in progress, right? But
Right.
you have to want to be better. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who doesn't have the solid characteristics of
Mhm.
a good human being. To me, those are qualities
True.
of a good human being: being kind, being committed, being loyal, being honest, being truthful, being able to have a clear vision, know where you're going, have direction. That's not complicated. Those are things that a good person would have. Those are inner qualities. All the other stuff gonna follow. But that's why I like that video. But I get it. It might be a lot, but it ain't a lot if we got a lot of expectations for one another and a lot of things that we want from one another. And I think a lot of times we have this mentality as women like, oh, we ask for too much. No, we don't. No, we don't. I want you to be a good human.
One thing I like what she did say, where the man sets the tone for the family.
No, I said that.
Oh, she said. Oh, you
I
said
said
okay.
that.
Oh, yeah. But I like
Juicy,
that.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys finish
Thank you,
talking. I'm gonna
Melinda.
hang up just in case somebody else is calling
Thank you,
me.
All right, thank you,
Melinda.
thank you.
Love you.
Oh,
And we
you're
love you for
welcome.
calling in. Thank
Okay,
you so
love you
much.
guys too.
All right.
All right, y'all have a good night.
You too.
Okay, bye bye.
I like the idea of what she said. The man sets the tone, and what I really love, what she said.
No, I said that.
No, she said in the video that
No, she didn't.
the
That was
wife
me.
comes before everybody else. Because so many
No,
times,
I said that. Oh,
Okay.
you talking about boundaries. She did say that.
Right.
She did talk about your wife she shouldn't have to compete.
Right,
She said she shouldn't have to compete. I said a wife should come
This is-
before anybody else.
I ain't say like
That
she
was
said,
me.
This is my version.
That was
But-
me. Mm.
Anyway.
Mm.
Well, like I said, I like that part because that's so important
It is.
that the man do. How can I say this? It's so important that we must establish everybody's role in a relationship.
Mhm.
It's so important. And like we said this before. There's always got to have some type of order. You need
Mhm.
order because if you don't have order, you'll have chaos.
Absolutely.
You have chaos.
I agree.
You must
And we
have-
gotta have that. We got to have order.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's important. Run them comments back. We cannot expect more than we're willing to give. Absolutely not. I agree with you. Anything that I ask for, baby, listen, I can give it in return. It's important. Real men never worry about what women desire. That's where your problems begin. Women need to know that men want what men want and desire. If a woman can't put a man first, she should never subscribe to being one. If a woman can't put a man first, she should never subscribe to being one. Now that's very interesting.
I
And you
like
know
that.
what? You like that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's read it back. Let's read it again.
What's wrong with
A
that?
real man never worries about what women desire. So you don't feel like it's important to care about what a woman desires is?
Absolutely.
He said you shouldn't worry about a woman's
Oh,
desires.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just asking because
Ooh.
if that's the
Ooh.
case, then we need to talk.
Uh-oh.
So real men never worry about what women desire.
Oh.
That's where their problems begin. Women need to know what a man wants and desires. And if a woman can't put a man first, she should never subscribe to being with one. Now let's talk about what backwoods.
Take it easy, yo. Take it easy.
I'm gonna be nice.
He's
Listen.
one of our followers.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's very consistent.
Consistently full of shit. Full of. Listen, let me just say this.
See, you
What
let
you
him have
said-
the power over you right now.
What
Remember,
is
on
what
what
a
you
girl wants? This is what
Remember
I
what you
have to
said.
say
You
to
can't-
just.
you
This
can't-
is what I have to say
You
to
can't
just
have him
be.
have the power over
Listen,
you.
this is what I have to say
You
to.
let him have the power
Listen,
over
I
you.
just want to. I want to respond to this comment.
Some
that-
things don't need to be responded to.
Listen, listen. I got something to say to Just Beats 100.
Uh-oh.
Just Beats 100. This is for you.
Oh,
Specifically. What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes me happy
what he
and
probably
sets
say,
me free.
what one won't do, another one will.
Yeah, guess
I
what?
bet
Nobody said that a woman wouldn't do anything.
I bet
What
that's
I'm
what-
saying
that's probably
is
would be his
you have
answer.
to respect women as well. He wants a pet. He wants a
Ooh.
doggy. Women who know who they are, know their role with the man, and she'll never fall short of being representative to it. I don't know what that means, but have at it. I disagree with you with that 100%. Beats respectfully. Thank you, DJ Screwface. I think most people probably would disagree with Just Beats because at the end of the day, it's called respect and reciprocity. You know, reciprocate what you want. We're not training anybody. You teach people. Dogs are trained. Okay. You teach people what you want and what you desire. We teach each other how to treat you. You teach people how to treat you. So I treat you good, you treat me good. We don't have to disrespect one another, mistreat one another. Nobody wants to be with a man who sees a woman as no woman wants to be with a man who treats her like she's a second-class citizen.
I don't think
Like,
he's doing that. I don't think
That's
he's
what he
doing
just said. He said her desires don't matter, only his desires matter. That's exactly what he said. He said a woman's desires doesn't matter, only his desires. And if she understands what he wants, then everything in the household works out fine for you. You're absolutely right. Everything works out fine for you. But that woman is getting played to the left. Be a good human. It's really that simple. Be a good human. It's not hard.
That's for men and women, correct?
What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes me happy and sets me free. This is the women's edition.
Oh, my bad. Next week is men,
Next
right?
week is your turn. But as for now,
Uh-oh, here we go.
this is a man's world. A woman hasn't built one brick in it. We are not equal, period. Weak men subscribe to pleasing women. I wish I had a boo button, but since I don't have one, boo.
like James Brown said.
He needs to call in. He ain't gonna call in, honey. He ain't calling in.
Hey, Miss Brown.
Hey, Miss Brown. He ain't about to call in.
Come on.
I don't know what's going on. It don't like Just Beats 100.
Let's
Scoot over. Scoot over a little bit. I don't know what's going on. That's why I say we gotta quit hitting this. Maybe we hitting a chord or something. I don't know. But I'm just saying, Angel, we the ones that show y'all how to build a brick. Better listen. At the end of the day, wrong button.
Yeah, no, that's the right one. That's the right one.
Listen, at the end of the day, I will say this.
What?
He said this country was. Yeah, Just Beast wants to be the atheist of the conversation, right? Listen, at the end of the day, right? It was built on the backs of women or whatever. I could go a lot of places.
Yeah.
I mean, on the backs of men. He said it was built on the backs of men, right?
And he's right.
I will say this. I will say this. Whether I don't know what's going on with the camera, but our camera went out, y'all. So I don't know what that is. So our camera keeps going out. So I had to switch cameras. Hold up. All right, this camera keep going out. We don't know what's going on with it. It keeps going out, but I don't know if we got a short and a quarter.
Someone said he's right. See?
Who said he's right?
He's right.
Who's right, Asantiel? Call in.
See?
Call in. We don't know what the comment was. What did he say, y'all? Call in, Asantiel, if you feel like he's right. Nobody can hear it.
Oh, how you know?
Because I muted it.
Oh.
So we be having, listen, y'all don't know what it takes to do this show. It be a lot going on behind the scenes. It be a lot. It be a lot. The pandering must stop. That only begins by listening to one another. Listen to understand, not debate. Just Beats 100. Exactly. But it is men out here. It's men out here who really feel like women shouldn't have a place or a word, or we should be. They want to take it back to women when women weren't respected. No, that's exactly what he wants. That is an old mentality of women. Women don't have an opinion. What a woman won't don't matter. It's only what the men want. That's crazy. That's insanity.
Those days are gone.
Those days are gone. That's for you and men who think like you.
Yes.
But guess what?
Those days don't exist anymore.
What days don't exist?
Just women taking a back seat to things. I don't believe men think like that anymore. I don't think that.
Just Beats just said that.
I wonder how old he is. Maybe he sounds he's young.
And you almost agreed to it.
Yeah. Listen. Just Beats is probably old as hell. No,
I doubt it. I doubt it.
I don't know. The
Whoa.
cameras keep changing.
I know. I'm up.
Yeah. The cameras are the camera, something going on with the camera. The camera keep going out, so I ain't gonna change it. It's the backup camera right now. So
Oh, okay.
this is the backup camera. So I'm gonna just rock with the backup camera, but it looked like it keep freezing. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so that's slavery. Exactly. Women aren't your slaves. We want to support, respect, and love our men who are leading our homes. Absolutely. You do not have to beat up your woman, treat her like she's nothing. No, I'm talking about not beat her physically, Hardy.
Oh, okay.
Let me remind you. What a girl wants, what a girl needs. No, I'm just kidding.
You have to be careful what you say to me.
Women do want mentally strong men who know how to communicate. Absolutely. Oh, that's what you're agreeing
Oh,
with.
okay.
If you're agreeing with that, I absolutely agree with you. Yes,
Man, what's up?
we do. That's what we want. Yes. No.
Oh, you back? Welcome back.
Just Beats was saying women, it don't matter what a woman wants. It only matter what he said it doesn't matter what a woman wants, just what a man wants. That's what he said. That's what we was discussing and we were talking about. That's insanity to me. Insane. That's what that is. I might have to buy a new camera, Hardy.
I see, right?
That's right. What a girl wants, or what a girl
Now
needs,
we
or
got her
whatever
doing it.
makes
you
me
singing and she
happy
doing the
and
lyrics.
sets me free.
Oh.
And I'm thanking
Oh, you
you
get the
for
research back
giving
there
me
dancing.
exactly what a girl wants, what a girl
Oh,
needs.
Lord Jesus, take me away.
You love it.
Crazy. Right. See, I agree.
He love it here.
My hair looks so bad on this camera.
It's the camera. It's not the same quality
Oh,
camera
okay.
as the other one. This is our backup camera, y'all. Damn. Yes, I'm just saying. And generally, at the end of the day, right?
Okay.
The takeaway is women and men both desire one another. We have to start listening to one another.
Oh, I agree.
We have to start respecting each other.
Absolutely.
Not telling people to hurt. Like,
oh, my bad. No, I was just saying because I was helping you trying to find your words.
see what I got to deal with.
Sorry. So sorry.
But in general, big head. What you say? My hair look big. Did you
Not
say?
talking about me.
Oh, big heads mean big brains, Julius. That's
Oh,
true.
okay.
These women are wearing pants and hair hats, thinking they run a man who lets women run their homes with kids present. Well, they just see women and their kids. Oh, nobody agrees with that. That's such backwards thinking. Like, we're so much more complex as women, as people. We have all evolved. Like, come to where we're at. We're not down here. We have evolved. We're not in that space anymore. We've grown from that. We've matured past the point of superiority. Men are superior, women are inferior, or vice versa. We're not that. We're partnering now. We're working together. We're coming together as a whole family unit. Man, woman, and child. Nobody is denying a man the role of leadership. A man is the covering. He is the head. He sets the tone for the place where the man resides. We want to lift you up. We want to esteem you.
Lift you up. Oh, lift you up.
A man shouldn't compromise his standards for a fine woman with a big booty. I agree. I don't know where that came from. Yeah, it's such a shallow place to be. We have evolved from there. We're not there anymore. We're better. We're not there anymore. We're not. We are partners. One team, one band, one sound. Absolutely. I completely and totally agree with you.
From
it's the truth. It is, but it's the truth. Was that Drumline?
Yes.
I mean, for real though.
Okay.
I mean, it's We're not there anymore. That's so one-dimensional. He not gonna call in. He likes to hide in the
Behind-
shadows.
Yeah, he just want to stir the pot up.
He want to stir it up.
I get it. I
He's
should do that.
he's the male version of Metsy Boots. It's still the truth. Yeah, it's the truth. It is one band, one sound, one voice, partnership. Yes, we'll definitely get further working together than we ever have working apart. And I mean,
What you said?
you can't speak. Oh, he talking about you. You can't speak for all women while you're singing with a girl, what a girl wants next to a single man. I don't understand it. I don't understand your point or your purpose.
Where did that come from?
That's right. That's what I have to say to it.
Talk over, Mister.
I don't understand his whole comment or point, but
Maybe Mr. Beast is a guy. I mean, a girl. Playing it.
maybe he is a girl. Maybe he is a girl.
Because with that last statement.
No, I think he's a male.
Oh.
But
Oh,
yeah, I just think
Yeah.
that we got to do better.
Oh,
Go back to that
yeah,
comment.
yeah.
You have a lot to say hiding behind your phone. Ooh, they calling you out. Call in. What you got to say? What you got to say?
Don't do it. We continue to be that mystery person.
Say your name. Say your name.
She sing one more song, man. I'm gonna drop the mic. You know what? I'm gonna-
This is me. Who I am.
I know, right?
Listen, tired. We tired. Ain't nobody dealing with that drama no more. Like at the end of the day, we want respect. Women, my takeaway, he ain't calling in, y'all. Y'all know he ain't calling in.
I have nothing against women. I believe
Ooh,
men
he
must
said, I
stand
have
up and
nothing.
stand.
I believe men must stand up and stop pandering. Like, did you mess with his woman?
I don't know who that
Did you mess with his woman?
this guy is.
Did you mess with his
I don't know.
girlfriend?
I don't know.
Are you messing with his woman?
I hope not.
Ah,
Real small.
yes, he needs healing and therapy. He must be traumatized. I don't know. Come on, Sherman.
You know, he's trying to probably follow up after me.
Yeah, you must have been. I'm sorry. That must be one of. He must have messed with Hardy's woman or something. I don't know.
Calling me out like that.
Yeah,
The
Hardy.
nerve of people.
He called you out.
I know,
Hardy.
right?
Hardy. Hard.
He called me by my last name. He didn't say Juice.
Oh, he
said
called you by
Hardy.
your last name. That
Right.
means he must know who you is.
Apparently.
Hardy. Yeah, he need a real woman that's gonna get them together. That's right.
Uh-oh.
Make them bark like a dog. No, let me go. Mhm. At the end of the day,
What?
because we're about to have to end this show.
I know.
I know it's been fun though. Do you think it was a fun
Yeah,
show?
it was- you know
I think.
what?
I mean, besides my camera going in and out, we
It was-
probably gonna have to get a new camera. Because what's
You know
going
what?
on with this camera?
I think this is probably one of the top 4 shows.
Yeah,
It was really good.
it was really a good
I
show.
was really impressed by
I
you
hope.
today.
I hope. Thank you.
I was really impressed by you today.
Thank you.
How you just took everything by the horns today and just.
Thank you.
I think you represented the black woman today. I
Mm,
do.
thank
do.
you, Hardy.
think
I
you did.
appreciate that.
You did a really good
See,
job.
you doing right with your words. You was really listening to me.
I
huh?
was.
You see that? See how he
was.
just lifted me up with his words? See, I didn't just hear
See,
your
look.
words.
Oh,
I felt
thought she
them.
said I was awesome. She said show.
It was an awesome show. And
was.
I'm going to tell you, like, it's really, truly what we want. Yeah. Oh, she said Just Beats need to sit in the corner and suck on his thumb.
Wow. Lena, you don't know who that is?
I don't know who that is. I don't know him.
Uh-oh.
Imagine a real woman. He must be from the red. He must be from the red pill community. Oh shoot!
What's
I got a red. I got
Imagine-
a red. Imagine a real woman getting a man together, spoken in front of a man. Wow. So he thinks Just Beats must think that women are beneath him. He must feel like men are superior to women and we are objects. Kind of how, back in the day during slavery, they felt like black people were like we didn't have feelings or emotions. We were like cattle. They thought we were like cows. Yeah. We do need a
yeah.
show on family trauma and healing. I think
Yeah.
that's good, Kimberly. We definitely can do that.
Yeah,
Next
definitely.
week's show is going to be the man's edition of What a Man Wants. What a man wants.
Oh,
Yes.
uh,
What a man needs. That's what next week's show is going to be about. But I'm just saying, in
What do you say?
general, my takeaway from tonight's show is that we all
uh-oh,
love
he's
each
back
other.
again.
What I'm going to say, right, is I think tonight was a good show. I think that
It
we really
was.
hit
It
on
was
some
very
really
good
important
show.
and powerful things
It
that we
was.
really actually need in our community to heal and grow. I know that it's this narrative being put out here that women really don't want a man and that we joke around a lot and play and we say a lot of things, but actually it's a lot of women who really want to support, love, care for, and be there for men. We really, really do truly, honestly want men who are going to love us, care about us, respect us, and we also want to reciprocate that same behavior. We want to model positive forms of love and affection and care and support. And this is just proof because all of the women that was on here today, for the most part, agreed with they want somebody that communicates and loves them and cares for them. We are at women sometimes complicated. I think men, I can't wait to find out what it is that men really want and need and desire. I can't wait
Next week,
to
you'll find out.
and you know what I'm gonna do next week, y'all? I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna let you run this, Hardy. Next week, you gonna, this all you. Yes, it's women out here. I couldn't say it better myself. It's women out here that want to be feminine in the comfort of the arms of their man. Absolutely, and that's all I
They
want.
want to relieve
You know
some of
what? I think that I definitely want to create when I find my king, my guy, the person that's meant for me. I can't wait to create the atmosphere, his Eden, his paradise for him.
You're
I can't.
eating his
His
eating.
Eden.
Woo,
I
that
can't
was-
wait to create his paradise for him, where he can reside and flourish and be loved and cared for. Where he could come.
Lay his head on your stomach.
I was gonna say
His lap, your lap.
sucked
He can-
across my lap. However he want it. Baby, however
he-
you want it. Baby, if
How
you out
want
there,
it.
baby, however you want it.
That's too far.
However
How
you
do
want it to
All
feel,
right, I'm sorry.
okay?
I'm sorry.
That part.
Oh, he's back.
It doesn't matter. She's like, he back. It doesn't matter what women want. You need to know what a man wants. That's why y'all single now. Wow. We got a hater in the building. Ooh, we have arrived. We got a hater in the building. Hey, if you ain't got one hater, baby, you ain't doing it right.
Right, I know, right? I got several haters. I'm gonna
Yeah, we doing it right, baby. Thank you. Shout out to all my haters. Hello. So yeah.
You sure you wasn't a DJ in your past?
I know I got all the songs in my head, right? I love music, y'all. Yeah.
Hey,
I miss
show.
all my DJ friends. Yeah. Ain't he mad? Ooh, real mad.
he said, stop singing. Wow.
He's
definitely-
trolling. I love it
What's
though.
trolling?
Trolling. He big man. Listen, I love a troll. Thank
Big
you.
man.
Thank you to my troll for showing up for me tonight. I appreciate you. And you make me feel like I've arrived and I've made it. Yeah, Juicy, you can't sing. So this is for Just Beats 100. What a girl wants, what a girl needs, whatever makes me happy. Whatever makes me happy and sets me free. And I'm thanking you
sound
for
like my
giving me
zipper.
exactly.
That's
He said
crazy.
I sound like a zipper. Thank you, Chastity, for loving my singing. I appreciate you. Yes. That was for Just Beats 100 or 99. Yeah, go share my live and make sure you like and subscribe.
Wow, good answer.
Ain't nothing like a good old hater. Ooh,
Where did this person come from?
I don't know, but he's trolling today. I
All
appreciate. You know what they say? If you don't have at least one troll in your life, you ain't made it. So I thank you. Hey, if y'all like my singing, put mics up in the chat. Hey, give me thumbs up. Hey, I like it.
You like it?
I love it.
Oh man,
That makes me happy.
that show, man. It's your thing tonight.
Did I thank
You know what? I got to say, I was really impressed by you today.
Thank
The stuff you
you.
said today it just seems so natural. Just rolled off your tongue today.
That's how
I'm
I
so
really
glad I'm
feel.
part of this show.
Aw,
you
you're so
You
amazing.
just blew it out the water today.
Thank
Can I just
you.
say that?
Yes,
You
thank
blew it out
you.
the water today.
I appreciate you,
Blew it out
honey.
the water
Thank
today.
you so much. It's how I really, really feel
I
too.
know, right?
I definitely.
Written all over your face.
It's written all over your face.
What did I say?
Mm.
Oh,
You don't have to
hey,
say
you ain't get the singing rights to that
You
song
ain't got to
because
say
he lives in
word.
Cleveland. You do not have the singing rights to that
Just
song.
smile and smile and smile and smile for me.
Joe Little, don't. Joe Little,
Joe Little, come out the show.
she don't know any better, Joe. No,
Look at all the
he's
mics
definitely-
going up.
He is definitely
Yes,
welcome
thank
to the
you.
show. Joe, come on to the show anytime.
Yeah, so don't forget, one more day, early bird cruise, early bird, pay your deposit, early bird, be a part of the raffle. Yes. You have one more day
I'm
to
excited.
book
Damn.
for not for the cruise, because you can book up to February 28th, but
right.
you have one more day to book before so you could be in the raffle, because we're going to give away a nice prize, because y'all know I love giving away a great prize. So we have a nice raffle. Look at all the mics going
She
up.
couldn't find the mic. She put a
That's
thumbs
all.
up.
That's awesome. That's cool. That's cool. I said thumbs up or a mic. Thank you. Just Beats. They love my singing. Boo hoo to you. But yes, I just definitely check out the cruise. It's going to be an amazing time. Thank you, Frida. We're excited about the cruise. It's going to be so much fun. So, early bird, if you want your name to be in a raffle, if you want to win an amazing prize, and for anybody that knows that has been with me for a while, I know Denise won a prize before. Woody Wood, I don't know if he's watching tonight,
Probably
but
is.
he's won a prize before too. I give really great gifts, y'all. I love to give gifts, and I give really great ones. So, with that being said, definitely be a part of the early bird tomorrow. One more day to be a part of the early bird raffle. And I want you guys to participate. It's Friday. A lot of y'all getting paid. Go ahead and drop that $100. Go ahead and book. Thank you. This was a great show. Everything. I can't wait till next week. I'm really, really excited for the man's version of, the man's edition of what we desire. What we desire. So I can't wait to see what that's going to be about. I'm sure it's going to be just as amazing as a show, and it's going to be awesome. And that's all you. And I don't know who you gonna have come. Who you gonna have come on with you? If it's just gonna be you rocking, who you gonna have watching, giving their opinion and sharing.
What is Just what's his name again?
Yeah, see that? That's Juicy. Being in her lovely, feminine, giving gifts, points proven. It's preach.
Hey.
Yes,
Hey,
sis.
man.
Yes. That part. Just yes. That's all we doing. Hey, Val. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So yes, wonderful, amazing, awesome.
Hey,
I
you did
can't
your thing
wait.
today. You did your
Y'all
thing.
make sure y'all show up just like this. Y'all was in here.
I know,
Y'all
right?
make sure y'all show up just like this. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. I
That ain't
don't know
nothing but the
what's
devil,
going
man.
on with this camera.
Yeah.
Like that never happens.
Yeah, I
But
understand
we
that.
was having a little drama today with this camera. I don't know if we got too many cords over here. We was overheating. I'm not sure,
You
but
know, you lit up the mic today. That's what it
I
was.
was
You lit it up.
that's what it
You
was.
lit that mic up today.
I even got a hater today.
I know, right?
This was a hot topic. That's right. Look at it. What a man wants, what a
Oh.
man needs. That's next
Oh,
week. Whatever
man.
makes him happy and sets him free.
Oh.
And I'm thanking you for giving me exactly.
Great show indeed. Oh, there you go.
Oh, he said, I'll come on with your co-host. What? Boo. No.
Period. Okay.
No.
That means he'll call
Yeah,
in. Then.
yeah,
He
no,
might
he
call
gonna
in.
yeah, come in, show your face. I'm gonna send you
No,
a
we
link.
can
We
send the
want to
link.
see you.
You don't have to be in
Yeah,
the show.
you ain't even gotta be in the
Yeah,
studio,
we can
bruh.
send you the link. We can send you the
We
link.
send you a link and you can come on. And we ain't gonna agree with nothing you say, but you can come
Depending on
on.
what he say, I might. He might
You
say
might,
something I can agree
you might,
with.
you might
He
say
might.
something you agree with.
Yeah, he might.
Shout out to all my haters.
You know what?
Hello.
I am.
Hello.
Pull up.
Yeah, we need to see him. I love a good troll, dog.
Oh, my
I love a
God.
good troll. Thank you. You make
Probably
it
a nice
fun and
person.
interesting. He might be a nice person.
Hey, let's go out on a good note. Negativity, want no negativity.
No, this was great.
It was.
This was awesome. I appreciate it. It was a lovely show. We had fun. I hope that we listen to one another tonight. If you were watching, I hope you listen to what women really desire. Not all, but some. But we definitely, some of those core principles, it is what we really desire and want from a man. And it's what we actually need so that we can walk in our true feminine essence. And that's what it's really all about. We need love and we need support. We need to feel your words. We need to know that you really love and care us, and then we can give you all that you desire and you want. So that's what we really are looking for.
Hey, what do you say?
So I'm just saying that's all we really desire, and we really want that for our lives, and we cannot wait. I am so excited about listening next week and sitting back. I'm gonna be taking notes. No, I'm just excited because I want to know what men want. We got a lot of men that watch this show, so I cannot wait to hear what men want. Like I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna sit back here. I'm always talking and I'm always in the mic, but guess what I'm gonna be doing?
I know that's what a woman.
So when y'all name, when y'all see me back here being quiet and taking notes, I'm gonna be like, I mean, I know it's probably what 4 things y'all really want. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Now you being just as bad as he
no.
is.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean. I was just saying. I was just making a joke. I was just making a joke.
No, I don't know.
No, for real, I was just making a joke. But I'm seriously can't wait. I'm excited for next week. I'm gonna be taking notes. I do care about what a man wants. What a man wants, what a man needs, whatever makes him happy and sets him free. But tonight it's about what I want.
All right.
And on that note, I'm out.
Peace.
Peace.
You always got the last word.